Annyeonghaseyo. Hi everyone, this is Ariel, one half of Soju for Two, and I wanted to make this video to catch up with you guys. It has been like a crazy couple of weeks, and I haven't been making a lot of videos, and my sister and I are so sorry. My sister's going to try to put up some more videos. She's had a really busy week with ultrasounds and everything for the baby, so hopefully she'll be able to put some videos up of all the new shows we're watching. I'll just give you a little preview. We've been watching since it started, Full House. Watching King of Dramas, watching Missing You. So there's a bunch of dramas that I love that are brand new that I just started into. I'm still watching Miss Rose, which I actually really like, and that's almost over, I think. So there's definitely a bunch of things we've been watching, but we just have not been making videos, and I'm so sorry, guys, but we'll put them up as soon as possible. Okay, so I want to tell you guys about what I've been doing. Last week I went to see Twilight when it came out here in Korea, Breaking Dawn, the final part 2. And I guess Marsha and I have never really talked about Twilight or any of those things very much. Obviously, we were in high school when the books came out. I remember reading them, really maybe junior year of high school, and the first one. And I've always liked vampire things, so I definitely liked them. And I read all the books, I thought they were cute, whatever. Marsha and I definitely are big fans. We went to all the movies. We read all the books, but we're not like diehard fans. The same way we are with like K-pop and things like that. We love it, but like we're not diehards, or twihards, I guess. But we definitely, I wanted to see all of the movies. So I went to see this one. I'm not gonna give you spoiler alert, spoilers or anything like that, but I would say this movie was kind of my least favorite. My sister actually liked it, and maybe she'll tell you about her perspective on it. I guess it was, for the most part, pretty close to the book. But for some reason, it just felt really like, I don't know, the acting, the stereotypes in it, everything just felt really difficult for me to get into. For some reason, when I read it, it felt less annoying, but I did not like the movie very much. But of course I saw it. I will probably own it because I've seen them all, and it's sort of the end of one of our great series. I'm also really looking forward to the Mortal Instruments series, which comes out in summer. I read all of those books too, and I really, really liked them, so I'm excited for that. And it has the guy from Camelot, and he was in a Harry Potter, really, really handsome, so I like him. Okay, so about Korea, so what I've been doing, it's freezing cold here in Korea. I guess literally it's like below freezing, and so we've been trying to like stay warm, so that's why I think my videos have not been doing too many, because we've all sort of just been like huddling somewhere, drinking coffee or something, so not being too active because of the weather. But we have to like tough it out. And I've also been a little bit sick. If you can hear, I'm still a little bit like congested, and I have a terrible cough. So if I cough, guys, I apologize. It sounds like I'm dying. I have medicine for it, but it's just really persistent. I think it's because my school isn't heated very well, and when I'm like, teaching, there's like no heat, and I'm very cold a lot of the time. Even with my jacket on and with like a hand warmer, I'm still cold. And I totally know why people wear jackets in Korea everywhere you go in the dramas, because it's just true. You have to wear a jacket. You don't want to take your jacket off anywhere you go because you're freezing cold. So that is not just a drama stereotype. That is true. Um, anyway, so then we went to, you see on dramas all the time, they're always drinking or eating in tents on the street. So we went to Haewha, which is about 25 minutes from me, and a bunch of my friends, and we got seafood on the street. I'll put a picture here. And we got like mussels, we ate snails, we ate something else, I forget what it's called. It's like a creepy giant looking thing. It looks sort of like a conch shell, but like spikier. And I will basically try anything once. Like, the snails were delicious. They're just a lot like bigger than the snails like I'm used to with escargot. But they're delicious, so they're good. And it's so warm in the tent, so you really want to stay in them forever. So it's definitely awesome. The experience feels much like it does in dramas, so I liked it. I'm still taking the museum class, so this week we got to make bibimbap, and I'll put a picture here. Of my bibimbap, and it was delicious. It took us a really long time to make, and it's the way that people do not make it at home. We made like 4 sauces, and a ton. I put fish in it, which is not traditional at all, and apparently it's just the way that the museum does it. Maybe the like 4 sauces and such is traditional, but like putting fish in it isn't. And most people, when they make it at home, they just add gochujang and sesame oil. But we like went through a whole rigmarole to get there, so it was quite epic. And then I guess tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So if you're American, this is an important holiday for you. So a bunch of my friends and I are going to make a big Thanksgiving dinner. But we're not going to have turkey because turkey is really hard to find here. And basically the only place you can find it is Costco, which is like a chain of, you know, buy in bulk stores. We have back in the States too. But we were going to go and get it, but apparently the buses are on strike tomorrow, so it would be really difficult to get there. So we're not going to do that. And instead, we're just going to get chicken because it's easy and they're everywhere. And we're going to make mashed potatoes, corn, sweet potatoes, a few other like green vegetables, and like cranberry sauce. Pretty simple, but pretty like traditional, minus the fact we don't have turkey. But you have to do with what you do, and I think it's, for me at least, Thanksgiving is just about like being with your friends and like my family here in Korea, which is definitely my friends. I'm going to try to get some sort of a pie or something to bring into school tomorrow so that I can sort of, you know, share Thanksgiving a little bit with my coworkers, but they don't have pumpkin pie anywhere except for Costco, so I might just get like, I don't know, maybe cake from Perry Baguette or something. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. I want to tell you about my school and my kids and what's been going on. So my co-teacher and I submitted our competition videos. And we find out about that in December. I really hope we win, but like it's my first year. I really didn't watch any of the other ones before I submitted, so maybe like we did different things than what they expect. But I think we tried really hard and we worked hard, so hopefully we win. And our kids were great for the whole process. I'm going to try to post the teaching video on here, but I want to talk to my co-teacher about it first, whether or not she likes it, the idea, and she's been so busy this week. We're also planning on entering a bunch of other contests. Like, she's gotten really into it, and I think that's awesome. And I think like we have a great dynamic. I think a lot of people when they come to Korea, they have that like, either you have a co-teacher that makes your life easy, or you have a co-teacher that makes your life really difficult and you might want to leave. And I've just been really lucky to have a co-teacher that's amazing. Right now we're planning for winter camp, and I'm not doing that with my co-teacher. I'm sort of doing it on my own, and it hasn't been a challenge yet. I've just sort of done like a rough format, and then I have to do another format, sort of more the standard, and of sort of activities and lesson planning for the 3-week camp. And this is probably the hardest because there's a lot of people working together and a lot of like, you know, bureaucracy involved and numbers and, you know, all of those things that go together for a camp. So I think it's a little more stressful for everyone. So there may be a few hiccups in the road there, but I'm excited about it. I think my biggest challenge right now is figuring out how to get time off to go to my brother's wedding in March. So hopefully, back in the States, so hopefully I'll be able to figure that out. The way vacations work, if you're a teacher here, that you basically can take your vacation during winter break or summer break. And we don't really have any other time we're allowed to take off. Even though you have the number of days, you can't take them off whenever you want. You basically take them off during like winter holiday, which is something I don't think I realized before I got here. I think I thought that I could take them whenever I wanted, and I worked it out with my co-teacher. But so I sort of need to figure out how to work it out with her about doing that for next week, for March. So it's basically just I would need like 2 days to get home and back, and I basically would be exhausted, but it would be worth it because my brother's wedding, it only happened once. So basically that's it right now. I will try to upload, I'm definitely going to put up the subscriber giveaway video. I missed the beginning of the month, so I just waited. I'm sorry, guys. But I will put that up probably, I'm going to go shopping for it on Monday, so by Tuesday I should have it up. Okay, talk to you later. Bye, guys.